and welcome to Exhibition, Iloilo Prima Galaw's podcast featuring people, places, and events here in Iloilo City.
We envision Iloilo City teeming with artists who are given venue to discover and share their creative understanding of the world.
Hello, and we are here on another episode of Rated PG where we talk about anything and everything
Under the sun.
Unfiltered.
Today we will be talking about courses that you can take if you are inclined to the arts. So, for example, you painters, dancers, aspiring actors out there, you're confused and you're about to go to college. This is your chance to get free advice from us on what courses you can take that will relate to your favorite passion. But before that, before you actually take up the courses, what is necessary in order for that to happen? You have to?
Yeah, I think as a person, you have to introspect. Introspecting meaning you first have to examine or you have to re-examine yourself on what would really be your passion or what are your talents, what are your capabilities as a person. And then after you've realized that that is really your passion and those are your talents, you can think already of your choice of the course that you will have in college. So like for example, if you're good in painting, there's an available course in college, like for example, Bachelor of Arts in Painting.
Really? That's a course?
Yes, there's a course for that.
BS painting. I never knew that.
or we even have Bachelor in Fine Arts or something. We also have, of course, since we are into theater, and there are those people who are very passionate with theater, there are universities and colleges that would really offer Bachelor of Arts in Theater Arts.
That's right.
Right? But then, in cases like, you have other, if there's another course that you would like to get, that it may not necessarily be related to the arts, but you love the arts, you could have certificate in theater arts. So there are also universities that would offer that.
Going back to what you said about courses that are not necessarily art related, I for one took up nursing, but I'm still here working for the arts until now. So it's not just limited to those people who are inclined towards the arts, but you can actually get courses online that are arts related if in case like you are not having the course which is art related, like what Mr. Romy John de la Riarte mentioned earlier. You can get courses that are offered online. This may not necessarily be bachelor courses, but these are courses that can offer you certificates.
Like as long as 2 years, there would also be courses that would give you like 6 months only. So like that's it.
But for our viewers who are actually into dancing, because the TikTok generation, when this whole thing started, everybody's already on TikTok, everybody's got their dance moves set up. For all you dancers out there, there is not really a specific course. No BS dancing, unlike painting, so I'm sorry, no BS dancing. But you can take up physical education.
Physical education.
Yes,
Well.
because I believe, as far as I know, there's really no specific course really for dance, like BS dance, like BS or BA in painting or BA in theater arts. But in dance, I don't think there is. But it's really a good suggestion for that if you really want to dance, there's what we call BS education or BSE Ed, specializing in physical education. So in physical education, you could focus in dance, you could focus in sports, and in some related aspects for that matter.
And if you combine the two, you can do dance sport. See? You can do that.
Yeah.
So, BS Ed, major in
physical education. And then
yes.
like there's also, although we have BS music, but there's also physical education major in music.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, for the singers, they can go for
Conservatory of
Conservatory of
Music.
Yes,
Conservatory of Music. There, you can have a specialization. You can do voice. You can have an instrument that you want to specialize on, strings, percussions, and of course piano.
I think there's like EB or BS in performing arts and musical instrument. I think there's a course for that. Yes. But aside from the courses that we've mentioned, there's actually a lot. Like there's art history, BA in art history. There's architecture also, very much related to painting or to
Sketching.
sketching.
Drawing.
Aside from that, like music, we've mentioned it.
Interior design.
Yes, interior
There's
design is
also
also
a course.
another. Yes, fashion design is another one.
Yeah, fashion design
Yes.
is another. And there is also this new thing coming in, the digital art design.
Yes,
You can
yes.
also have that
Yes.
in online courses and at the same time in universities.
Yes.
And yeah, like what we said earlier, this is also not limited to those who are just going to be taking up college. This is also for those of you who are already working, who already have jobs, who wants to get back into the arts. There are a lot of options available for you. Like what Christine said earlier, you can go online or you can just check out the nearest studios, dance studios around your area. I'm sure they're offering classes. You can also go to online workshops for writing,
Writing,
Yes,
yes,
creative.
which-
There's actually
writing.
creative writing. Yes.
creative writing or architecture. I mean, no, that's not wrong. No, not architecture. What's that thing I'm looking for?
Interior design.
No, something related to writing. What else? Journalism.
Journalism. Yes,
Journalism.
yes, yes. That's also another.
That was a bit far.
Yeah, I kind of skipped forward. So, as far as tips go, don't ever give up on your dreams. If you
Yes.
find something that you love, you might be just starting out, you're already at the far end of the age spectrum. Say, for example, you've already invested a lot of time being a doctor, being a lawyer, being a nurse. It's never really too late to get back in the things that you love.
Yes.
You
Oh, and this is one thing that I learned just recently in an online writing workshop. Never ever limit yourself with just what everybody looks at you. You have to think outside of the box. You have to look at something that is very realistic to you, and you have to translate that to how you're living your life.
And another thing, before you make your final decision of the course that you will be choosing, you first have to visit a school and ask for a syllabus or ask for the subject listing. And then when you check the subjects, and most of the subjects in one way or the other, you could relate to it, and it will be the subject that will give you joy and the happiness that you would wish. You know, the 4 years in college would be very long if in case like you're not enjoying. But if if the subjects that that you're getting into college are the subjects that you really like, that you're very passionate about, I think the 4 years will just be too short for you. And fighting out also for your passion.
Yeah, and what Sir D said, 4 years in college is very long, but working for the rest of your life is even longer.
Yes,
and if
correct.
you get to find, okay, oh my God, it's alarming. Okay, it's giving me the alarms. So yeah, 4 years of your life in college is very long, but the rest of your life working in an industry or in a job that you don't really like is longer.
It's even longer.
Is even longer. So
Correct.
choose the job, choose the profession, choose the course that you are sure that you will enjoy, because we live only once, and living the life that you want takes the topmost priority. So
Yes.
anything else?
And another thing, there are like some of us who would really love the arts, but we are not allowed, to go into the arts as far as college course is concerned. Just a form of like suggestion. We can always follow our parents, right? We have to follow our parents, follow the course that they would want us to take. But then eventually, after you graduate, you have to take time, in getting into these courses because
education is a gift.
Yes,
so if
yes.
that is given to you by your parents, you have to remember that not everyone can afford it.
Yes, and then there's really life after college. Like when you don't necessarily,
Yeah,
when you don't
exactly.
like the course that you took in college, there's really life after that. Like you work, and then the salary that you will have, spend it in paying for the tuitions in this online short courses, in the courses that you could have in universities.
Yeah, it could be a form of investment on your part for your personal development.
Correct.
But
correct.
ultimately, kids, stay in school.
Yes.
Stay in
You
school.
have to really study and make it sure you graduate.
Yeah.
So-
because that piece of paper actually weighs a lot after you graduate.
Yes, correct.
So anything else you guys would like to add? So, ladies and gentlemen, this topic has been deemed rated PG. See you again next time here. And if you haven't yet, you can always like and subscribe. Comment down below. Tell us what topics you would like us to talk about. And see you again soon here in Rated PG with Iloilo Primagalaw. Goodbye!